he said one thing, we should have that much of roads available, and it should be like the lines in our hand.
So overall the speed has increased, losses has decreased, and therefore
Correct.
on the ground level people have started earning more, or
Absolutely.
they have better chances of cutting their losses, and therefore
Now, whether this is a financial freedom, no, that's not the case.
that's not the case.
Tomorrow I am not having that job, my entire financial stability has gone for toss. And even they are putting money in capital market, but when you talk to them for their own insurance, they say, no, ye abhi nahi kiya. This I will do later. No, there is no later.
Welcome to yet another episode of the Second Inning Podcast. In today's episode, we have Mr. Shrikant Sapre as our guest on the show, an expert in the field of finance. This podcast is a part 2, an extended version of our previous podcast with Mr. Shrikant, where we deep dived into the field of finance through various different dimensions. हमने काफ़ी सारे डोमेन्स, काफ़ी सारे डायमेंशंस एक्सप्लोर करे थे फाइनेंस के थ्रू हमारे प्रीवियस पॉडकास्ट में. उसमें फाइनेंस को लेके बहुत सारी बातें हुई थी. एंड इन दिस पर्टिकुलर पॉडकास्ट वी आर गोइंग टू फोकस मेजरली ऑन द पर्सनल फाइनेंस, हाउ टू मैनेज योर पर्सनल फाइनेंस, what is your personal finance, how to plan it out, which things you should consider while doing it, all of these things. So if you haven't watched the first part of this podcast, you're definitely missing out on a lot of knowledge, on a lot of insight from the field of finance. So watch it down first, and then let's start with this podcast with Mr. Shrikant Sapre. Let's go. Now let's again come back to micro level, on the Indian level.
Okay.
When we discussed about the interstate differences in the economy, what do you think about the road transport, which has been recently started booming and developing in the country? How do you think that involve or that matters in this, in the economic development? How does it create a difference?
Big time.
Big type.
Big time.
Okay.
See, if you go say 10 years, 10 years, I should say 15, 20 years back, okay? Situations that time, we are talking about business, transport business, I'm going on the surface transport business. We are not going to the sea business.
Okay.
Let's go into surface transport business of in India. The infrastructure was not that great. It was absolutely poor, I'll say. It basically started coming into picture when I quote it, when Prime Minister was Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee. In his theme, he said one thing, we should have that much of roads available, and it should be like the lines in our hand. That kind of interconnectivity, blah blah should be there. So you have to have that kind of infrastructure. The infrastructure earlier was poor. You were having national highways and all that. All national highways, majority was basically 2-lane. Not 4-lane highways, what today we are having. So, today what is there? You are having 4-lane highways, 6-lane highways and all that. This infrastructure has come. Earlier, if I said truck, this thing, okay. So, if it has to carry between Indore to Mumbai or say Delhi, Mumbai kind of thing. Delhi, Mumbai, I don't think a vehicle was in position to do, say, 2 trips in a month kind of thing. He will go to Delhi to Mumbai, Mumbai to Delhi, 15 days is the trip. Then they will be having 2 drivers, 1 cleaner. And
this
was
was a
because
one-time
road was not that great. So he will go very slow. The average speed would have been coming somewhere around 30 to 40 per kilometer for a truck. And then it was tiring for that driver. So he was not in position to drive at a stretch somewhere around 500, 600 kilometers. No, not possible. The vehicle conditions were not that great. Okay. Today now, since this all has changed, today now these guys can do 4 to 5 trips in a month between Delhi, Mumbai. I'm saying, or say 3 trips to 4 trips in a month. Ultimately, this is what is giving. And then, since the road conditions are good, the wear and tear of vehicle has
Reduced.
gone reduced big time. So the transporters, the owner of the vehicles and all that, they started getting more money. They basically saving more money on that particular. This is on the aspects of this on the transporter point also again.
On the ground level.
But even if you see by doing this particular thing, what is happening with your economy has taken a speed, because since the movement can happen very easily nowadays. Okay, the goods can travel from one state to other state, others to across India. From there, now the entire port activity has gone up from India. Our exports has started growing up. So all these things are actually giving growth for in Indian GDP. So this is the way our no, we are growing. India is growing. We are saying India is shining. Now we'll be a $5 trillion economy in some time. So for in that particular thing, this infrastructure development which has happened has taken a big role. That so the time taken by the vehicle for the movement of goods, that has reduced big time. So definitely it gives you more economic value, actually economic sense. Okay, you are saving money, you are earning money, you are doing more business kind of thing.
So overall, the speed has increased, losses has decreased, and therefore on the ground level, people have started earning more, or they have better chances of cutting their losses, and therefore
Yes, in a way, not losses. See, their earnings has gone up.
earnings has gone up.
Earnings has gone up.
All right, and that like collectively adds up to the Indian economy
Indian economy ultimately.
and increasing the GDP.
The speed as basically which is coming. No, it ultimately you can travel. You can today you see what is happening. Earlier, what was happening? A guy was going. If I say frankly speaking for myself, if I had to travel from Mumbai to Indore to Mumbai, okay, you were sitting from here somewhere in the bus somewhere around say 5:30, 5 o'clock kind of thing. Next day 9:30 to 10 o'clock you are reaching Mumbai
in
in the morning.
the morning.
Evening 5 o'clock, 5 you are starting from Indore. You are reaching there by 10:30 kind of thing in Mumbai. In today's scenario, what is happening? First of all, the buses have gone up. The quality of that particular bus has improved a lot.
Right.
Okay, you are having Volvos and all that running now. Okay, you start from Indore somewhere around. Say 8, 9 o'clock kind of thing. 9 o'clock.
Right.
And by 6:30 or 7, you are there
Right.
in Mumbai.
Absolutely.
So now you have actually taken care of 6 hours. Correct?
Roughly,
2-3 hours you saved here, 2-3 hours you saved there. Now in 2 or 3
Repetitions.
trips of this guy, one trip is getting free. Though he will run. So what this bus operator, if I say, what he'll do today, he'll take the bus from here, say 8-9 o'clock. He'll start from here. He'll reach Mumbai by 7:30, 8 o'clock. If he is, from there he may go to Pune. He'll have one trip from Mumbai, Pune, Mumbai. Again 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, he will start from there and come next day morning here.
From Mumbai to
But
Indore.
earlier he was doing only Indore, Mumbai. Today he is in position to have this particular thing. Pune, Mumbai also getting over. The vehicles nowadays are running from Bhopal to Mumbai. There is a huge long distance buses are now running. How is it happened? How would that happen? Because now the roads are that great. That particular quality has improved a lot.
Okay. So
The
Nitin
buses are
Gadkari
running at a
is-
speed of say 80, 90, 100
Right.
kind of thing.
Definitely. So Nitin Gadkari is working in the good way,
Definitely.
towards the positive way.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. So now let's funnel this more down towards the personal level.
Okay.
First of all, what do you want to say about these two things, financial freedom and financial stability? What's the difference?
No, this is a very tricky question. Yeah. Sometimes you mingle with this particular thing. Freedom is what and stability is what.
What's your
I'll
take?
take it. I'll just give you. See, in a manner, say if I talk about a person, what is called financial stability, what is called financial freedom is basically when I need not to earn, but though I should be getting the money.
Okay.
I should be getting the earning while I am not working. To see, I am working, I am earning money, okay. I am getting a financial stability slowly, gradually. I am initial days possibilities that I am not able to save a good amount of money, which will take care of my some future stick issues and all that, or say I am not able to spend the way I want to spend and all that. Slowly, gradually, I am doing more and more time. I am growing in my
Particular career and
particular
field.
career and all that, and I started getting that much of money, what I want to spend, how much is my expenditure. So there you can say, I reach up to a financial stability kind of thing. Now, whatever I
Right.
am earning, that is good enough for me to live a life.
Live a life. A quality
Now,
life.
quality life. Now, whether this is a financial freedom, no, that's not the case.
That's not the case.
Tomorrow I am not having that job, my entire financial stability has gone for toss.
Right.
When I come to financial freedom, I should be in a position, even if I am not doing that job, whatever spending I am doing today
On my
or
day-to-day
on my
life.
day to day, it should keep coming to me.
Like the
From my
money.
investment and all that, which
Okay.
money I will be saving and all that, that particular investment and all that should give me that much of money to take care of my life the way I want to live a normal life. I can say. I don't want to say, you keep on increasing. So that is for the biggies. Let's not go into the biggies.
Okay.
Let's come to a moderate guy or the middle class guy,
Like-
or say
Right.
upper middle class guy. His thing is that for him the financial stability and all that and financial freedom and all that matter. Even for the lower guy. जिसके पास बहुत सारा पैसा हो तो उसके पास तो सब है, उसको उसके लिए
Right.
सोचने की जरूरत नहीं है अपने.
ऑल राइट. तो सर अभी जो आपने बताया इसके बेसिस पे अगर किसी इंसान को अपने पर्सनल फाइनेंसेस मैनेज करने होंगे देन व्हाट आर द थिंग्स विच ही और शी शुड कंसिडर और व्हाट आर द पैरामीटर्स विच दे शुड नो रिगार्डिंग पर्सनल फाइनेंस मैनेजिंग देयर ओन फाइनेंस.
Their own finance.
राइट.
See, first of all, every person is having a different goal. So first, most important thing जो वो रहती है वो ये है कि आप अपना एक बेसिक गोल सेट कर लो कि आई वांट टू रिटायर और आई वांट टू बी फ्री और फाइनेंशियल फ्रीडम मेरे को चाहिए. पहले मेरे को स्टेबिलिटी कितने की एज तक लेनी है, फिर फाइनेंशियल फ्रीडम मेरे को किस एज तक लेना है. वो आपको एक थोड़ा सा आपको एक आइडिया होना चाहिए और आपने उसको पहले से क्लियर कर लेना चाहिए अपने लिए.
ओके.
Based on that, you can look for this financial planning. Now, how are you going to do the financial planning? There are tools available nowadays. There are consultants available for this particular thing. But as far as if I say from my side, you should be knowing exactly how much money you want to take care of your own things in future, if I say. So whatever is your earning, see that earning is there, and I believe it. With time, it will keep increasing also. So you should be knowing that also. Ki, see, today if I am earning a salary of say 7 lakh, 10 lakh, whatever it is there, I'll grow at a pace. Say मैंने 5%, 7%, 10% का yearly increment पकड़ लिया कि this will be my earnings in future. Okay.
Okay.
You can give some bubble kind of thing also कि like 5 years, 6 years, 7 years के बाद में जाके 5% की 10% का अगर आप लेके चलो, you had given that 10% to 20% kind of thing or reduce कर लिया, whatever it is there. So you should be knowing exactly this may be with my income. From there you have to see to it कि what are the targets you want.
Okay.
कि how much money should go for your savings, how much money should go for buying of assets. When you want to particularly buy that asset kind of thing, it is on the day one or say day 4, after 3 years, after 4 years, after 5 years, after 10 years, when is that? Then planning and it keeps on, you have to keep on evolving it. It is not a thing, day one when I joined my salary job and all that, I have a specific income or whatever. Then based on that, I just charted out everything and then that is closed. No, that should not be the case.
Like there has to be
There
flexibility.
flexibility. Some flexibility has to be there, and you have to see to it that flexibility is working for you. Most important जो है is that कि first of all, मतलब see the thing is that you should be two things. One is saving for your own expenditure later on, and one part goes towards the insurance. Now, in today's scenario, when we are talking about insurance and all, see, insurance is basically gives you. Today, you are spending money for insurance, but you are not getting anything out of that insurance.
Right.
You don't get on it the day one. There is no earning for you. It is basically for your future. Right? So you have to manage it in such a manner, or that much of insurance what you want. Like you say, I should be having 1 crore rupee or 2 crore rupee at the end of my career. Okay. So your insurance should be somewhere around 2 crore.
Okay.
In total, 1 crore, 2 crore, whatever you are looking for. Why you are taking insurance? If something goes wrong with you, at least your family is protected properly.
Protected.
They are not having any issue. But now I am having an earning of 10 lakh. I had taken an insurance of say 2 crore. Okay. Or say my earning is 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs. I want that I should have 2 crore rupees of insurance. On the day one, I had taken an insurance of 2 crore. My entire saving will go towards my insurance. That should also not be the case. Yes, you should be say in that 5 lakh, if you are spending 3 lakh and you are saving 2 lakh, out of that 2 lakh, if you are saying my 30,000-40,000 rupees is going toward the insurance, that is good enough money which is going. It should not happen that the entire 2 lakh is going towards the. So this is what is the financial planning you should do. And that here I am saying, you have to see to it, you have to keep on evolving it. You keep a bigger goal. That is a different thing. But you have to have smaller goals also along with that. So that by one by one, you are reaching and then you are increasing it.
It's like break it into the steps and then
simple.
achieve it one by one.
Achieve it, have a bigger one. If I am starting a career, I am having 50 lakh rupees of insurance, I should be happy. From there, if I am going and growing to say so slowly growing it to say 1 crore, I am taking after 10 years, 15 years down the line, I am taking it 1.5 crore, 2 crore. That's good. That's good enough. Not much of an issue. Insurance, there are a lot of things where you can say endowment policies are there nowadays. So your different policies have come into picture where term policies and all that. So you have to have that combination of that also. Likewise, saving and investment. Saving some money you need on an immediate basis. So you can have some money as your saving account or your FD account somewhere. You can do some investment in that particular thing. 100% उसको करने का जरूरत नहीं.
Okay.
Some investment you can do in share market, which can give you the asset which can give you better returns. If in a bank deposit you may get a return of somewhere around 6%, 7% max. In other assets, if you see, you can get a return of around 10 to 12%. So combination should be there. There are some amount I am investing in where I am getting 10 to 12% in income. Some I am investing where 4 to 5%, 6% income is coming. Overall, I am earning somewhere around 8 to 9% income. Good enough.
So that if at some place I get a setback, then my other sector is covering up for that.
So that it will take cover. You will cover from there. Some security, some stability it will definitely provide you. And with bigger this thing, then another thing comes in picture is how is your family background, how much money, where you are. See, sometimes that is also comes into picture where you have to spend money for your family. So this is different. There is no set formula kind of thing for this. Individual person has its own individual thing. But yes, while you are managing, while you are earning, you have to ensure one thing very clearly: how much you can spend, how much you should spend, and how much you should save.
And insurance.
In saving only one part comes towards insurance, which is very important. In today's scenario, when we are talking hospitalization, all that your expenditure is increasing like anything.
Right.
If you are not covering yourself from today on that particular thing, tomorrow when that expenditure will come, this entire whatever saving and whatever your money you have kept invested and all that, it will go in one shot. And then you will say you started career at the age of 25, 45 something goes wrong with you and your entire saving and all that has gone. So how are you going to manage for future? Nothing.
Right.
You have to have both these things coming in picture.
True. Okay. So now, concluding this complete conversation, let's take some tips from your expertise in the finance field. What did you understood about money that most of the people misunderstand or they don't even know about it? Know about.
I'm not saying don't understand. Only thing is what I feel is how are you going to manage things? It is
Okay.
mistake happens while managing the things. That somebody, one everybody should take care of. Everybody will have a different way. Mistakes what generally people do is wrong type of investments at the wrong
Time.
age and wrong time. That is the biggest problem which comes. You today when you have to do savings, okay, you are doing saving, you are not putting the money into the right kind of places. You are when you are getting money or you are not having money, that time you are just simply taking money from all the places from where you can get loans and all that, and you spend and then you go into a trap. Should never do this kind of thing. Possibility is there. You may have to manage or say curtail some of your unnecessary needs. You should do that. You should not see to it, do it that you are doing expenditures and all that without keeping in view ki how much earnings are going to come is coming or how much you can earn, and so unnecessary spending you have to avoid.
Avoid.
And the investment has to be in the right manner, right direction. Should not be heavy. कुछ पैसा हर पैसा अलग 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 टाइप की चीज में जाना चाहिए और वो उसमें रहना चाहिए. You have to manage it in this manner. It's not. It's a very difficult thing to have, say somebody कि no ये mistake हो गया वो mistake हो गया. Everybody is having a different way of living life. His conditions or position and earning ways that is all is different. So important point, money is coming. It is your own money. It's your own hard work. While you are talking about your hard work, ensure that you are spending it also in the right manner. You are not unnecessary spending. Unnecessary spending should not be there. And then you should not unnecessarily borrow also. मेरे फ्रेंड ने गाड़ी लिया, मेरे को भी लेना है. गाड़ी लेना सबको बहुत अच्छा लगता है. यू आर नॉट सीइंग मेरे को गाड़ी लेना है वो तो देख लिया, वो मेरा फ्रेंड का और उसका अर्निंग और उसका फाइनेंशियल पोजीशन और मेरा फाइनेंशियल पोजीशन सेम पोजीशन पे नहीं है, वो कौन देखेगा?
This is a big point.
Who will see that? Everybody wants a vehicle, everybody wants a so then, and today in today's scenario what is happening, your entire thing as far as you are taking finance or say taking loans, all is going on the credit scores and all that. You do something here and there, your credit scores get impacted. And that creates problems for you.
In the longer run.
In longer run. So you ensure that you are taking care of that. Then I said insurance. Very important thing. People generally do not do this. I have seen initially मैंने भी नहीं किया था. Why should I say I have done everything very right? No, that's not the case. I have also not done the insurance initially. Today also I am seeing this thing. They are investing, that is one part of life. And even they are putting money in capital market. But when you talk to them for their own insurance, they say, no, ये अभी नहीं किया. This I will do later. No, there is no later. You have to insure you, because ultimate goal of yours is financial freedom. Financial freedom तभी आएगा when you are doing investment very in a very particular way, and you are saving your money in the right manner. That is important. You just can't do things in a way कि ऐसा हो जाएगा तो बाद में ऐसा कर लेंगे. No. Again, different person is having a different this thing. Sometimes your financial this thing is also there, that your parents and all that. In today's generation, आज की डेट में मुझे नहीं लगता कि आज की जो पीढ़ी है, जब मैं कई बार बोलता भी हूँ लोगों से, you guys are सभी लोग बोलते हैं ऐसा कि नो, हमारे टाइम हमको बोला जाता था See, you are in far better position. Yes, when I came to a job, I was in far better position what my father was there. When he came, he started his career. That time the financial condition of the family, and when I started my career, that time financial condition of my family is altogether different. And the same situation is there for my kids also. Today, when they are starting their career, the house and this is what is where we are saying India is progressing. Slowly, gradually, we are in our this thing. So, आज हम लोग जब थे, आज हमारे मेरे पेरेंट्स हम लोग जब बात कर रहे थे, when they started their career, things was that कि first पहले तो खाने पीने का arrangement कर लो. You are not getting that much of money. You know, you have to take care of your family people. So that was the thing. वो जो टिपिकल रोटी कपड़ा मकान आता था, तो वो रोटी कपड़े तक ही खत्म हो जाता था. So house was coming later on. When we came, house was the thing which has to be come into picture. Rest all is been taken care. Now, majority people, if you see of your age, your parents have built a house for you guys. You need not to bother about that. See, tomorrow you will go from Indore to somewhere else, and you will do a job in Mumbai or some sort, and then you will buy a property there. That's a different thing. Base is there.
Like there is a security.
There is security. There is a base is available. So that situation is there for people, most of the people.
And I think that our generation is working now. Like you said, your generation, like the segment which added on your generation was ghar and makan. In our generation now, it's about quality life and luxury.
Now it is only quality, luxury and quality.
Luxury and quality life.
Earlier, life, हमारे लिए life और it is a luxury and quality.
Because we already have the security and stability.
Absolutely.
Backed by previous generations.
Yes. And that is what is the progress of India. And it is not for me or you or whoever is there. It is for the cross. You see, this is there across.
This is like a micro level example where we can judge.
Correct. See, even if you talk about Ambani, when Mr. Dhirubhai Ambani was there, and today Mr. Mukesh Ambani is having the difference of the net worth.
Like the scale has largely scaled.
Huge difference of the net worth. What Mr. Dhirubhai, the same thing is there on a lower this thing. Between
on a smaller scale.
For smaller people who are not that rich, but that stability has come. Government is more supportive now. Earlier this was not the case. Today government is having money, so they are also more supportive. So many schemes are coming for the welfare of poor and all that. Ultimately, this will give us, you can say, people will start getting money, even at the lower level. Very good thing. Nothing wrong. Let them also spend. When they will spend, GDP will increase. Ultimately, the impact will come on India's progress.
It's like all connected.
All connected, absolutely.
We can judge on the micro level that yes, India is progressing.
Yeah, big time. बहुत fast है. बहुत fast.
All right, so I think we will just conclude this podcast.
Sure.
At this point, how did you felt throughout this episode?
No, it's fantastic.
Throughout the recording.
It's fantastic, and the way you are taking care of this thing, it's really good. Very good.
Thank you, sir.
Continue doing this, and what we discuss small here and so do that. It will be more interesting.
Definitely.
But this is also very interesting. It's the first time I am doing so. I am excited about this. So let's see how it
Definitely.
goes.
Thank you very much.
What kind of response we get. Yeah.
Thank you to be on the podcast with us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It was nice having you on the show.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching this podcast till the very end. श्रीकांत सर ने फाइनेंस को बहुत ज़्यादा डिटेल में, बहुत ज़्यादा डीप डाइव करके इस पॉडकास्ट में एक्सप्लेन करा. काफ़ी सारे डायमेंशंस कवर करे. पर्सनल फाइनेंस, बैंकिंग सेक्टर, स्टेट इकोनॉमी और बहुत सारी चीज़ें. कमेंट करके बताइए इस पॉडकास्ट का आपका फेवरेट पार्ट ऑफ नॉलेज कौन सा था. एंड इफ़ यू हैवंट सब्सक्राइब टू आवर चैनल येट, देन सब्सक्राइब टू इट and stay tuned as we will be releasing such amazing podcast every Monday. Stay tuned. See you on the next Monday. Bye bye.